League Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starter, Chris Bassett. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
On the ground as he checked his swing. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. Here's Mookie now. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
That's hard hit on the line. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. Betts into second. The tag, and he's out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. In the air out towards right center. Varsho settles under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, the big righty, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And that's down, a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Springer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence and so forth.
Swings over the splitter for strike three.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out. A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 outs. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. The line to kick the pitch. And fouled off. And the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped to short. 1 out in second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Max Muncy at the dish. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's been a great free agent side. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. 0-0. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Dalton Varsho. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. Otani back to work.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step footprints.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Full count. 3-2.
3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Danny Jansen at the plate now, and that's inside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I told him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
In the air out to center. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Ernie Clement in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he swings over the top there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Genesis Cabrera. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. The pitch. Popped up left side, and it stays fair. Here comes the throw. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Here's Kike Hernandez. And a swing and a miss. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the one down, bases empty. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Gavin Lux now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Meza, the power lefty, up as well. The pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 outs, bases empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And delivers outside. That's outside. Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Check swing, now it'll appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Biggio. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez has it sized up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now got it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete, no score. And we're back. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And he deals. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right
The
there.
pitcher on here, Eric Swanson. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Mookie Betts, known for his late inning heroics. That one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Hard hit left side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho makes the catch. One down.
Up next is Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. Swanson in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The pitch. Biggio to second. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit. The 2-run homer. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Justin Turner. On the corner for a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Tying run at the plate. In the air to left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
His club is very happy he's at the plate in this moment. He loves hitting in these high leverage situations, and he seems to deliver the goods more often than not.
Righty delivers. Laser! Could be extra bases. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a really nice balanced swing on.
Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. The tying run is 90 feet away, and that one fouled off. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So it's their last chance in this one. Addison Barger will hit next. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. The other way, and foul ball. Ohtani is just 1 strike away. In the air, left field, and that is a foul ball.
He needs to throw that broken ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.